Cancer Clinical Trials. Part 3. Your Rights and Protections in a Clinical Trial. When you volunteer to take part in a clinical trial, you have certain rights and protections to ensure your safety and privacy. These are based on federal regulations, so the people running the study must follow them. Before any treatment can be tested in humans, it has already been studied at length in the lab and in animals. The researchers then submit an investigational new drug or IND application to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The IND is a request for permission to give the study treatment to humans. Scientists from the FDA review the application to help assure the information provided supports giving the drug to humans and to protect the rights and safety of the trial participants. One of your most important protections is the informed consent. The informed consent document details all aspects of the study, including the risks and benefits, written in plain language. Before you officially sign up for a clinical trial, a member of the study staff will go through the informed consent document with you. This document must identify any other available treatments that might benefit you, and it has to include a statement that lets you know your participation is voluntary. Refusing to participate will not penalize you in any way, so you can withdraw at any time, again without penalty. Signing the informed consent indicates that you understand what the document covers and are entering the trial of your own free will. Make sure to keep a copy of this document for your files. You will be asked to sign another form called a HIPAA authorization. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA, allows doctors to use your health information as part of their report on the clinical trial. Under HIPAA, however, they cannot use your name or other personal details. Again, you'll want to keep a copy of this document. Any facility that runs trials in the United States has a committee called an Institutional Review Board, or IRB. An IRB must include a diverse mix of at least 5 people. These are professionals with different backgrounds and specialties, including one member from a non-scientific area. They cannot have a conflict of interest, and at least one member must be unaffiliated with the facility. The IRB reviews the clinical trial on a regular basis to make sure it's safe, ethical, and is carried out properly. Clinical trials are often also overseen by a Data and Safety Monitoring Board. This is an independent group of experts in medicine, ethics, and biostatistics who work in the specific area being studied. They regularly review the trial data to ensure the safety of the participants and the integrity of the data. In a randomized trial that is blinded, the members of the Data and Safety Monitoring Board are the only ones who know which participants are getting each treatment. That allows them to conduct periodic analyses of the data, so they can recommend stopping the trial if it's clear the study drug is superior, if the drug simply isn't working, or if it's causing unacceptable side effects. If you have any concerns about any aspect of being in a clinical trial, you can speak with a patient representative at your study site. The name and contact information for this person are usually included on the informed consent document. If a patient representative is not listed, ask if there is someone else at the site you can speak with, such as a nurse or social worker. Finally, it's important to remember that clinical trials are voluntary. You have the right to leave a trial at any time and for any reason. You can make this decision on your own. However, it may be wise to first consult with your oncologist or another member of your healthcare team. A message from CancerCare. Learn more and watch other videos in this series at www.cancercare.org/clinicaltrials. CancerCare provides free resource navigation, individual counseling and support groups over the phone, virtually and in person, with oncology social workers and resource navigators who specialize in helping people affected by cancer. To talk with one of our social workers, call 1-800-813-HOPE. That's 1-800-813-4673. Our social workers can help you navigate the emotional, practical, and financial challenges of cancer. To search for clinical trials, you can visit the National Cancer Institute website at www.cancer.gov/clinicaltrials or call 1-800-4CANCER. That's 1-800-422-6237. You can also use the Trial Finder tool at mytrialist.org or scan the QR code. You may want to ask your healthcare team some questions, such as, what is the purpose of this trial? What kinds of tests and treatments are involved? How long will the study last? Is a hospital stay required? How do the possible risks, side effects, and benefits of the study compare with my current treatment? Are there other drugs or supplements I will be required to take during the trial? And will the results of the trial be shared with me? The information presented in this video is provided for your information only. It is not intended as a substitute for medical advice. We encourage you to take information and questions to your healthcare provider.